How many guys, show of hands, even went out to that game, ever saw that game? Okay. This will be the best game you ever play in your life, I guarantee that. Okay? There's a couple people to go over, and so you guys understand how this thing got back up and running. Mr. Mark Hudak, who's the president of the National Football Foundation New York City chapter, played on the 1988 Ithaca championship team. He was the center for them. He owns an insurance company. He's got some big game experience. Him and a partner of his brought the Cortica Cup, which is Ithaca and Cortland, which is the big-time rivalry every year upstate. They brought it to the Meadowlands a few years ago. They had to put 100 grand up to guarantee 7,000 tickets would be sold to use the stadium. They put 43,000 people in the seats, the biggest crowd ever to watch a Division III football game. 2 years later, they moved that game to Yankee Stadium. They put 41,000 people in there. So our goal, obviously we're not going to get 40,000 people. Our goal is to be as many people at that Hofstra University Stadium as possible to watch you guys play. Okay? When we did the Bowman game, we averaged anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000 people, which we hope is the biggest crowd you'll ever play in front of. We're doing something a little different this year. We're playing it on Saturday afternoon. It helps with getting people out on the island. Sometimes in springtime, it's a little busy. Okay, getting out there on a Friday night, which we've done in the past, so we kind of adjusted that a little bit. So we're hoping your friends, your family, your teammates, everybody comes out to support you. The one thing that we want to impart to you, we did Long Island last night. We're giving the same speech to you guys. You guys are one and done. You're going to play this game, move on, have great careers, go on, live happy lives. The people that are here tonight helping out, these are all volunteers. So tonight you were at Brooklyn Tech High School, thanks to Coach Pugh for getting the facility for us. You're going to be at a high school for 4 walkthrough practices, which is T-shirts and shorts, where we get a chance to put you into positions the coach selected you for. Look around, maybe we'll move some guys here and there, get all our install in, get our terminology down, so when we get to Hofstra, or wherever we're going to practice, and we put the pads on, okay, we're not standing around talking. We can do a little bang and get yourself game ready.
So I'm Chris App, head coach of McKee Staten Island Tech Seagulls in Staten Island. Been the head coach over there for 4 years now. I'm very excited about this game. I think it brings some prestige back, gives the kids something to look forward to after they graduate. And this is it's an elite game. It showcases the best of the best in New York and Long Island. And, you know, I'm just very excited that it's back. So when I played in the game, it was 05. I actually was one of the quarterbacks for the New York City team. And I remember just feeling like a college or an NFL player on, you know, getting driven to the game, the meal before the game, the locker room, everything was a first-class experience. When the game disappeared after COVID, I felt like there was just a void in New York City football, you know, something that was taken away from the kids after COVID, and it was unfortunate. So just very excited now to be a former player and now, you know, the offensive coordinator for the New York City team. It's an honor and something I don't take lightly. Just super excited.
Score prediction.
I can't give a score prediction. I know that we're going to be prepared on every drive, and I got offensive goals that we got to hit each quarter, and that's all I'm looking forward to.
Danny Lamberg, head coach of Erasmus Hall, 23 years. The return of the New York City Long Island game is a game that brings back a lot of memories of being young and being a part of the game. Great competition, you know, being on that stage at Hofstra, you know, the way they treat you is very special. The competition is always outstanding. It's always nice when you get all of New York City on one sideline and the fans to be together as one, rooting for each other against another area. And, you know, Boomer Esiason was always the one that was involved as most. He's always been great. I think now just, you know, making the kids feel special with uniforms and practices at Hofstra, dressing them up, taking them out to dinner, just making them feel special for one last time before they go off into college. I think it's always important for New York City to win this game. You know, it's a matter of respect. It's a matter of, you know, everybody's own self-respect and letting people know that when New York City plays ball just like everywhere else in the country. I just think, you know, we have a lot of pride in New York City. We take it to heart.
Can I get a score prediction?
A score prediction. People don't understand the rules of the game. Like you can't punt only such amount of times. You can't blitz. So it's definitely an offensive-oriented game. So if you have to make a score, but add in the rust, I would like to hope that we can get to maybe, a 32-28 score game, maybe.
Sure.
New York, of course. NYC, baby, all day.